If you are in the market for some extended ratcheting action, well, this video here might be for you, particularly with DIY, because I want to answer the question. And well, you can see my answer, but the question I'm going to answer is, should you get a extended ratcheting set, such as the Harbor Freight Icon set? That is a really good set because it's just a rebranded of other tools. But the good thing about Harbor Freight is you can just walk right in the store and get one. Or would you rather have this ratcheting nano drive socket set made by Astro? Now, before we talk about them, I'm going to just tell you a few things of what the decision-making process and why it might be good for you. First of all, that this tool here is one length, and all of these sockets, as you'll see, are the same length. We're going to take a look at these in a second. So that means you're going to have the same, almost the same amount of torque throughout that you can apply to just about all of these. Versus on the ratcheting set, they are smaller, and they also, you know, like for example, the 10 millimeter can't take as much torque applied as the 19 millimeter, for example. Not saying the 10 can take it in this pack, but I think the 10, as I'll show you in a minute, will be able to take much more torque. Another thing, this one here is much more versatile. You can actually use these right here with a 3/8 ratchet. And you can also still use this right here. I think this is 17 millimeter here. So you got a lot more flexibility here, but the downside here, I wouldn't say a downside, but one of the things that makes the Harbor Freight, for example, ratcheting extended wrenches more appealing is that the 10, for example, the 10 millimeter is a lot shorter than say the 19 millimeter. So you got a lot more versatility, and the 10 millimeter, the metal right here on the neck is a little thinner than the metal on the 19 millimeter. But again, this set here, I think cost me about 80 bucks. Now, price wasn't really the factor why I bought this set, but don't get me wrong, I know a lot of people won't understand the price, but if you get, say, the 25 or 30% off coupon at Harbor Freight, you can get their ratcheting set for about 100 and say 60 bucks, 150 bucks, something like that. Now, who would I recommend this for? I think DIYers would probably, if you had to get one or the other, would probably benefit more from this set than the actual ratcheting set. And the reason being is that, well, it's more versatile. And there's one other thing that you might not think about until you actually buy it, is that the footprint of this is much less. Because, for example, you buy the Harbor Freight ratcheting wrench set, it comes with a tray, and that's going to take up a lot of space. And again, if you're DIY, you're likely not to have a lot of toolboxes or locker or storage that a professional might have. My assumption would be that a professional would likely prefer to have both, or if they had to pick one, they likely would pick the Icon ratcheting wrench set, because they're going to see a lot more calls on a day-to-day basis, and everything that makes anything 5, 10, 15 minutes faster or whatever is much welcome to them. But again, you don't really need a 15-minute luxury as a DIY. I mean, you can spend a little bit more time. So, but be it as it's may, all of those reasons, but the number one reason is that this here is a lot more flexible. But don't get me wrong, I may end up still getting that Icon set at some point, but for now, this is going to be what I have. All right, so with that out of the way, let's take a look at these tools. This here's the Astro 78 318. Take a look at this puppy. We're going to take a look at the finish on this. This one thing that sticks out to me when I first pulled it out of the pack is that I really like how they etched this really, really well. I mean, you can see this, I mean, real good, far away. And I also like that it's pretty long and it feels good in the hand. And well, and again, the thickness here is what I was telling you about. Like it has, like, no matter which socket you use, you still have this same thick metal and nice thick bolt here that looks serviceable. And but on the ratcheting wrench sets, the size will vary. I mean, the size of this meat here around the ratchet, the flexible head will vary depending on the size. Another thing I was looking at, I don't know if you can really see quite down here that well. Let's see. But I'm going to try to do the best I can here. The finish on it is pretty good. But again, you're probably not going to have like a pristine finish on it. It looks kind of, I guess you might can see it might be some sort of look like a little sort of ripply to like a little bit, maybe some really faint waves, but that's not taking away anything from the tool. But I'm just taking a look at the overall fit and finish. The edges feel pretty good. There's nothing that feels off about this in my hand. There's nothing that kind of just feels like something wasn't manufactured right here. So again, that is the Astro 73318. Now, I'm really excited about these Nano sockets. I've already looked at these, but let's just take a look what it says on the box. It says that all sockets are 35% shorter than shallow impact sockets and 15% shorter than stubby impact sockets. All sockets feature 17 millimeter outside hex for increased access. So technically, you can use these with another type of wrench or something with 17 millimeter in it, but it might not fit as well. I'll show you that real quick. There's a little ring on the inside here, as you can see. So maybe that ring helps secure the drive in place. And it is a forged chrome, I think that's chromium molybdenum. I guess I said that right, with superior thickness between socket and body and drive compared to other sets. So that's why I went with this set, because again, the versatility, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, no skips as you would expect from a quality tool. This here is this is 78314. So let's go ahead and take this out of the box. Now, one thing I do like about how these feel, I know this set has been around for a while, and these types of socket holders have been around for a while, but these things really do feel pretty good. I mean, it's almost like you just want to play with it a little bit. And what I was saying, then get back to the sockets, what I was saying was that you see how all of the sockets at the meat at the bottom is all the same. And all the writing on them are very high visibility. I mean, you can see everything really good. All the sockets are the same height from 6 all the way up to 19. But again, that's one of the advantages you have, is that no matter, let's take the 6 off into 19, is that if you put, say, the 6, let me get the 6 in here. You put the 6 in here. Oops, put it the wrong way. You put the 6 in here, right? Let me get this thing. There we go. You see, no matter, like, see how that profile right here? Now, if you pop this out, and if you put the 19 in here, you have the same profile. Like, it doesn't really matter, but that's kind of the disadvantage, is that, not necessarily a disadvantage, but the wrenches do better, is that the ratcheting wrenches icon set, they can, have a lower profile depending on the size. Like a 10 is much thinner than a 19. Now, this one right here does not have a reversing mechanism on it. I think the ratcheting wrench set I've been referring to throughout this video has a reversing ratcheting mechanism on it. This here does not have that. But again, for most people, I mean, it may not be such a big deal. So what else can I say about these sockets here? I mean, they feel pretty good. They feel like quality. They're made out of molybdenum, I think this is how you would say that. And high visibility writing. The nice storage rack that it comes on feels like nice and quality. And well, as a DIYer, I could highly recommend this set.